Whatever you and I thought of the beta, Call of Duty Vanguard is shaping up to have the biggest and best COD launch of all time. In combination with the new Caldera map and content coming to Warzone at the beginning of December, developer support for Vanguard appears to be much better than I was expecting. I wasn't a fan of the Vanguard beta, but after hearing about the changes being made, I'm once again excited for that November 5th release date. Hello there, this is Mac for GG Community, a community channel that pays its creators real money. Find out more information and how to submit your own content in the description below. Today I want to talk about the top 5 changes that developer Sledgehammer Games is making to Vanguard for launch. Let's start with a big one. The Ninja perk has replaced the low profile perk. The ability to silence your footsteps is no longer a timed field upgrade, instead it's a permanent perk that is active at all times. This might not be as big of a deal for fans of the more chaotic game modes where game audio is rarely quiet enough to track enemy footsteps, but for people like me who love tactical game types like Search and Destroy and also Free-for-All, the Ninja perk is a must. What's more, it's taking up perk slot 1, meaning it's going up against Ghost, Fortified, which is Vanguard's version of Flak Jacket, and Survival Training, which is Vanguard's version of Tactical Mask. Therefore, Ninja users will be more susceptible to UAVs, explosives, and non-lethal grenades. Those are a lot of great perks that players will need to forego in order to have silent footsteps. From muzzle fire and smoke to wild distortion, firing a weapon and tracking enemies through the mess of on-screen effects was pretty damn difficult in the beta. Sledgehammer Games is thankfully winding that back significantly. What's more, player models should also now be easier to spot on the battlefield. The devs are also continuing to refine VFX, lighting and UI elements into launch, as well as monitoring player feedback when it comes to overall visibility. While I didn't have a massive issue with visibility on PC, where additional visual options can remove a lot of the fluff, playing on my PS5 did cause me some issues. Players could sometimes just blend in completely with the environment, and you have to instead rely on looking at red names, which wasn't great. While I'd like to see the effect totally removed from the game, it's at least good to see Sledgehammer Games lowering the maximum impact that suppression has on a player. Instead of it stacking until your bullets are flying everywhere and you can't see a damn thing, the effects should now be less jarring. Again, I'd like to see it totally gone, and I'm sure anyone that has played some of the classic Battlefield games would agree. Here's hoping the devs have severely reduced suppression so it's a non-issue. This is another point that will cause nostalgia in Battlefield fans. Sledgehammer Games has nerfed the sun, which sounds incredibly impressive, making it less blindingly bright. What's more, lens flare effects in general have been reduced across all maps. Honestly, anything that aids visibility is good with me. Sure, these kinds of effects look great in single-player moments, but in a competitive environment they just get in the way and cause frustration. Goodbye sunshine. This one was an obvious problem. One of the big new, sort of, features in Call of Duty Vanguard is the additional destruction. Walls can be shot apart to make new lines of sight, and that's all fine, but in the beta, enemy player names could be seen through those destructible walls. It was common to suddenly be wiped out by a hailstorm of bullets despite thinking you were behind cover. Then you'd check the kill cam and see that the enemy could see your name through the damn wall. This needed fixing, and it has been fixed apparently, so well done Sledgehammer Games. I must say that a lot of these issues that needed fixing were surprising to see in what is like the 18th iteration of Call of Duty multiplayer. You think by now that simple stuff like this wouldn't slip through, but I'm being a little unfair, I think. I'm happy to see these changes being made before launch, and I hope that the devs continue to listen to the community and also talk to the community throughout the release period. All too many developers claim that they will be transparent and provide regular updates, only to be silent for months on end. Here's hoping this will be different. What do you think of the changes being made to Call of Duty Vanguard multiplayer? Are they enough to get you playing at launch? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button. Disliked it, then hit dislike. This has been Mac for GG Community. See you again soon.